What is expository writing? How it differs from other forms of writing, and what is purpose of expository writing? How do we structure an expository essay? These are some of the points that I am going to discuss in today's video. So as the word shows, expository word is drawn from the word expose. Expose means to explain, to clarify, to define something. Expository writing aims at informing, explaining, clarifying, or defining something. And it defines things in a logical way, in a factual way, in a coherent way. What is coherent? Coherent means ideas are mutually interlinked. It is concise, and it usually uses third person point of view. By third person point of view I mean third person pronouns like he, she, it, they. जब आपने कोई लॉजिकल बात करनी होती है तो आप अपने आप को उसमें इंक्लूड नहीं करते. आप आई नहीं कहेंगे, यू नहीं कहेंगे, आप he, she, it, they के pronoun use करके you will explain that thing. For example, if you are writing on the importance of exercise, so now you are going to write about it factually, like exercise keeps you healthy. आप एक्सरसाइज, पहले तो आप एक्सरसाइज यूज कर लेंगे, आप इट लगा के उसके सारे फायदे बताएंगे. आप ये नहीं बताएंगे मैं उसके बारे में क्या सोचता हूँ, आई लाइक इट और नॉट. So now what's the aim of expository writing? The aim of expository writing is to inform the reader what he doesn't know. ठीक है? And it amplifies the reader's understanding. Amplifies means increases through a carefully crafted mixture of key points and critical support. Now when you are writing factual writing, your argument should have a critical support. Your argument should have examples from other critics, or your argument should be logically connected to the data that has been researched on that topic. Now what are the expository writings that we usually confront? All of the textbooks, they are expository writing. News stories, technical guides, piece of business writing, even your articles, your recipe books, everything that informs the reader about a specific thing is expository writing. Now to understand expository writing, you need to know how it differs from other types of writing. Like we have basically narrative writing and persuasive writing. These are two basic types of other types of writing. अब नैरेटिव राइटिंग में आप जब स्टोरी बताते हैं, इट टेल्स अ स्टोरी, तो आप स्टोरी अपने पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से जब बता रहे हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू आर राइट चेंजिंग द ऑर्डर ऑफ थिंग्स कि कैसे हुआ, आप अपने पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, हर बंदा उस स्टोरी को अपने पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बताएगा. बट अगर आप उसको लॉजिकली जैसे हुआ है वैसे ही लीनियरली क्रोनोलॉजिकली फैक्ट को लेकर चलते हैं तो वो एक्सपोजिटरी राइटिंग होगा. बट इफ यू चेंज एज न्यूज एंकर्स चेंज, और न्यूज आर्टिकल्स चेंज, और न्यूज रिपोर्ट्स, और they change, then that will be narrative writing, and it will not be included in the expository writing because it will be including the personal point of view of that individual. Next is persuasive writing. Persuasive, as the word shows, it is the piece of writing that is used to persuade the reader, to convince the reader about a specific point of view, that a specific position is the right position. Now when you are persuading someone, obviously you will use your own point of view, so that will not be included in the expository writing because it is objective piece of writing. Objective, by objective means your personal point of view is not included in that piece of writing. Expository writing, on the other hand, gives reader facts they need about a specific topic to deepen their understanding of it, and I have discussed it is factual, and it is concise, it is coherent, it is logical, it is objective piece of writing. Why do we write expository essay? First of all, we want to tell the reader something that he is not aware of, or something that is important, or something that is illuminating. Illuminating means enhancing the point of view or knowledge about certain phenomena. And expository essay helps the reader to relate the information. Now you have to keep this mind that your essay should be reader oriented, audience oriented. If you are writing an essay for a specific audience, for example, if you are writing formal essay, or you are writing for some other purpose, so your vocabulary, your diction, your style should be used in such a way that your audience can relate to it, otherwise there will be no use of that essay. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आप एक बुकलेट अवन खरीदते हैं एंड देर इज अ बुकलेट कि आपने ये बटन दबाना है देन दिस विल हैपन, अगर वो ही बुकलेट में इतनी मुश्किल इंग्लिश लिखी हो या वो वोकेबुलरी यूज की हो दैट average man is unable to understand, then what will be the use of that booklet? So the expository writing aims at the audience, and it engages the reader. It should be engaging the reader by presenting explanation in apt, clear and lively way. And every expository writing is emphasizing a thesis or controlling idea. Now what is controlling idea or thesis? The main argument of your essay which you are going to explain in the remaining essay. अगर आप लिखने जा रहे हैं कि भाई democracy is very good system of government, so if you are starting with that point of view, with that line in the introduction in the thesis statement is the first line of your paragraph, then your paragraph should include all the evidences that should support your thesis statement, and all those evidences, examples or point of view should be represented in a coherent and cohesive way. Now what is coherent? Coherent means your words should be interlinked, your ideas should be interlinked, your paragraphs should be interlinked. Whatever you are going to write in the first paragraph, it should go with the flow with the remaining paragraphs, and the ending paragraph or concluding paragraph should summarize all what you have written. Now how to shape content of an essay? Every essay should be shaped according to three main purposes. First is the purpose of the essay. Why are you going to write that essay? Second is the tone. Of course, tone varies according to the demand, according to the subject, according to your point of view, and then audience for whom you are writing. For example, let me give you an example. The textbooks that are written for primary classes, that they have different language. The textbooks that are written for graduation level, that they have different language, and they have different type of purpose, different type of tone, because their audience is different. So in textbook, nobody says this is my point of view. For example, there is a textbook on Pakistan studies and they are writing about partition, so they will write about in the manner of the date, and this happened and these were the leaders. They will not, the writer will not include his own point of view. So writer wrote that textbook according to his audience, according to the mindset of his audience. So an expository essay should have an introduction. Introduction should start with a thesis statement or controlling idea. In introduction, you will introduce all of your topics that you will be going to explain in the later section of the essay. And then there should be body of the essay. Body should support and should give details and examples about the idea that you have introduced in the introduction. And your conclusion should wrap up all the thoughts and ideas that you have introduced in the introduction. I hope you had a clear idea about expository writing or even about essay writing. So in next lecture we will study types of expository writing. Thank you for watching my video.